Hey guys, today we're in beautiful Hawaii attending Qualcomm's Snapdragon Summit 2022 where they unveiled their new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 SoC along with many other things. So here's what's new and what's cool. Skipping all the side dishes, the 8 Gen 2 is Snapdragon's latest iteration of their premium mobile SoC, bringing all-around improvements from its predecessor, the 8 Gen 1. And we have quite a few of them, so let's get to it. Starting from the AI side of things, we have Snapdragon Smart, which constitutes a new hexagon processor with an upgraded architecture. Qualcomm claims that it helps speed up processes which are more heavily reliant on AI, such as translations and camera features. On the back end, their INT4 precision format now brings about 60% more performance per watts improvement in sustained AI inferencing compared to 8 Gen 1. All of it simplified. It's much more efficient. On the other end of the AI umbrella, Snapdragon Sight is what Qualcomm coins the image processing updates of the 8 Gen 2, utilizing the first cognitive ISP to enhance photos and videos in real time. It's contextually aware of varying subjects like faces, clothes, skies, etc. And Qualcomm also increased support for newer sensors such as Samsung's 200-megapixel ISOCELL HP3. And well, it now includes an AV1 codec which can play 8K HDR at 60 frames per second. If anyone has an 8K library sitting around, there you go. Alright, you have Smart, which is basically representing the brain, and Sight, which is clearly the eyes. This makes the perfect segue to the audio experience, the ears per se. Snapdragon Sound features spatial audio with dynamic head tracking and support for 48 kHz lossless files. For the gamers, it also touts the lowest ever 48 millisecond latency and built-in voice back channel to streamline comms between players. Speaking of gaming, Snapdragon Elite Gaming encompasses upgrades on the gaming front, now being able to do real-time hardware accelerated ray tracing and render photorealistic human models with optimized support for the Unreal Engine 5 MetaHumans framework. In terms of numbers, the Adreno GPU is up to 25% faster, while the Cryo CPU is up to 40% more efficient compared to the 8 Gen 1. The 8 Gen 1 also boasts improvements on the connectivity and security side of things. The Snapdragon X70 5G modem RF system features 5G plus 5G and Wi-Fi 7 to take your internet speeds to a whole new level. All of it is protected by Snapdragon Secure, offering better and tighter security to keep your data safe, and that's about it. As with all the previous chipsets, the 8 Gen 2 will of course be adopted by many familiar brands, with devices expected to drop by the end of 2022. We'll see then how each brand will integrate these features into their mobile experience when it arrives. Expanding on the audio portion, Qualcomm has also refreshed their S5 and S3 sound platforms geared towards audio products like speakers and earbuds. Aside from being able to tap to the same Snapdragon Sound updates mentioned before, it also supports the 3rd Gen Qualcomm Adaptive ANC and Bluetooth LE audio. Products adopting the S5 and S3 Gen 2 platforms are expected to drop in the second half of 2023. The first of its kind, the Snapdragon AR2 Gen 1 is Qualcomm's latest venture into extended reality. Built from the ground up with OEM brands, the AR2 is engineered to perform well while keeping its physical footprint as small as possible. Finally, Qualcomm seems to still be pushing for their Snapdragon chips to be more widespread in laptops, working with various brands to advance AI capabilities in mobile devices in hopes of accelerating the transition to Windows on Snapdragon. That's the gist of all the things unveiled at Snapdragon Summit 2022. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them down below. If you like what you see here, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to us so you don't miss out on the latest mobile happenings and reviews. Until then, see you at the next one.